Are you interested in making a perfect and neatly finished native trouser for your cute boy? Then this video is for you. Make sure you stick to this video to the end, because in the course of this video series, I will be revealing a lot of secrets that you wouldn't find anywhere else except on my channel. Trust me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Bolaji and this is Reggie Kiddies. On this channel, I provide a well-detailed and practical tutorials on everything that has to do with kids wear. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't, so that you won't miss out in my subsequent videos. So guys, let's pick up our pattern paper, pencil and our ruler and begin with the drafting part of the video. In making a native trouser for a male child, the following measurements are required. Number 1, the waist circumference measurement, the crotch depth measurement, thigh circumference measurement, crotch to knee measurement, waist to knee measurement, knee circumference measurement, crotch to ankle measurement, waist to ankle measurement, trouser opening, the elastic allowance, hem allowance, and the pocket bag measurement. In case you don't know how to take all these measurements on a male child, kindly go to the comment section and comment native trouser measurements if you want me to make a well-detailed tutorial on that. So here I have my pattern paper on my drafting table, as you can see, and I have all my vertical lines drawn out. So the first line I have here is for the waistline. From the edges of my pattern paper to the waistline, I measure 2 inches outward. So the 2 inches is going to be for the elastic rope. So this is what I'll be folding in creating housing for the elastic rope. So which means the vertical measurement will not start from the edges of the pattern paper. So my measurement will start on the waistline. And if you know this can get you confused or you can easily forget, all you need to do is to fold in this part like so. So you just fold in everything, so you will be having your waistline showing at the top. So but as for me, I prefer leaving it like this. When I was taking my vertical measurements, I started on the waistline, so which means what I have from the edges to the waistline will not be part of the measurement, and the 2 inches I use is a standard value. It will work for all sizes, I mean for a male child, ranging from 2 years to 10 or 11 years old. The measurement I will be using in this tutorial are taken directly on the wearer. So I took the measurement. They are not standard measurement. So when you are making yours, you might need to take the measurement of your that cute boy. And as I said earlier, if you don't know how to take those measurements, you want me to make a well-detailed tutorial on that, kindly go to the comment section and write native trouser measurement. So here I have the crotch depth. From the waist to the crotch depth, I used 8.5 inches. So this pattern is for a male child of 9 years old. So from the waistline to the crotch depth is 8.5 inches. Okay, then for the knee length measurement, I took the measurement from the crotch depth. This measurement can be taken from the waistline or from the crotch depth. Then from the crotch depth to the trouser length is 20 inches. Then what I have from the trouser length to the end of my pattern paper is my hem allowance. So these are the basic vertical measurements needed in making a native trouser for a male child. So after inserting all my vertical measurements, the next step is to insert the horizontal measurement, that is going into the drafting proper. Firstly, I will need to tell you this: a native trouser, which is also known as shokoto, has no opening at the front and at the back. No zipper at the front and no opening at the back. So which means both front and back are completely and permanently closed. Firstly, I will be shaping the side of my native trouser. This part is going to be the side which is known as the outseam, while this side is going to be the crotch side, which is known as the inseam. In case you don't understand, don't worry, you will get to understand as we proceed. So from the side of my pattern paper, I will measure 0.375 forward. Then I will use my pan curve ruler in connecting to the crotch point. So in positioning my ruler, I don't need to draft up to the crotch point. So even as you can see, my ruler cannot pass through to the crotch point. So I will just connect to the point where my ruler stops. So the point where my pencil can reach is where I will be stopping. So it is not necessary you take this to the crotch point. So with this, I'm giving the side of my native trouser a kind of beautiful look. It will not be too curvy, and at the same time it will not be on a straight line. So what I have behind here is no more part of our measurements. So after shaping the side of my native trouser, the next step is to insert the waist measurement. The waist circumference measurement I'm working with is 21 inches. And because this is a native trouser which is known as shokoto, there's no opening at the front and the back, as I said earlier. So I will be adding extra inches to the 21 inches, which will be used in gathering the elastic rope. So the elastic rope is what will help in putting on and off the trouser easily without stress. So I'm using 21 inches and I will be adding extra 4 inches. Don't forget the 4 inches is for ease. So 21 plus 4 gives me 25 inches. This measurement is standard. You cannot use lesser than 4 inches, but if you want it bigger, you can add to the 4 inches. So I will be dividing 25 by 4. So that is the measurement needed on the waistline. So 25 divided by 4 gives me 6.25. And please take note of this. I started taking the measurements from the 0.375 I used in shaping the side. So I will mark out my 6.25. Then I will come to the crotch depth and insert the same measurements, 6.25. Then I will come to the crotch depth and insert the measurement I have on the waistline. But in this case, I will not measure from the 0.375. I will measure from the edges of my pattern paper. I will confirm the measurement to the waist point and I will insert on the crotch depth line. So here I have 6.75. Then I will connect the 2 points together to make a straight line. So the next step is to construct the crotch curve. That is a curvy shape we have in between the two legs where you put on your trousers. So in constructing the crotch curve, the thigh circumference measurement is required. The thigh circumference measurement I'm working with is 16 inches. So this measurement will be divided by 2. 16 divided by 2 gives me 8 inches. Then I will confirm the measurement I have from this point, which is the waist measurement I inserted on the crotch line, and half of the thigh circumference measurement I just marked out. I will confirm the measurement I have on that point. So what I have here is 1.125. So that is 1 inch and 125. So this measurement is not enough in constructing the curve. I will just make it 1.5 inches. So 1.5 inches is the standard measurement. It works for a child, a male child between 5 to 10 years old. Okay, so when you are constructing the crotch curve, so just make this side 1.5 inches for a male child between 5 to 10 years old. So it's a standard measurement. If you are making this for adults, 2.5 inches is the standard value. Now I will be constructing the crotch curve using my armhole curve ruler. So in doing this, the connection is going to be from the 1.5 inches point to the crotch line. So just make sure you position your ruler in such a way the curve is not too deep. Okay, then I have the crotch curve constructed. So guys, after constructing the crotch curve, the next step is to insert the knee circumference measurement. Don't forget, we have the knee level measurement on a pattern paper, and the circumference measurement has to be inserted as well. So the knee level measurement I used from the waist to the knee point is 16 inches. Knee level is different from the knee circumference measurement. Earlier, I took the measurement downward. That was a mistake which I cancelled here. The knee level measurement I used is 16 inches. So on the knee level line, I will be inserting the knee circumference measurement, and the knee circumference measurement I'm working with is 14 inches. This measurement has to be divided by 2. So 14 divided by 2 gives me 7 inches. So I will mark out my 7 inches, which is here. Okay, then I will be connecting the 7 inches point to the crotch point. So that is the knee point to the crotch point using my pant curve ruler. And the positioning of my curve ruler goes thus. You can see the back of my ruler is facing towards the side of my pattern, while the inside of the ruler is facing towards the inseam of the trouser. So that is the positioning. And in case you don't have this type of ruler, I will be showing you the trick you can use in connecting your curve. But just have it at the back of your mind that this part is not meant to be on a straight line. If you don't have this type of ruler, just connect this together with a straight line, like so. I will not be drawing this out clearly. So just draw a straight line. After getting your straight line, then get the midpoint of your line. Okay, then from the midpoint, measure about 0.375 inward. 0.375. So that is exactly what I have here. You measure it inward. Can you see that? Then you will connect from the 0.375 to the crotch point. Then connect from the 0.375 again to the knee point. So with this, you can just connect using your free hand. So that is if you don't have this type of ruler, or if you don't have the pant ruler and you have this, you can use this as well. So just position it like so. So the straight side will be facing downward. Place it, you connect. Then from the knee point to the 0.375 again, you connect it downward. So that's just the trick. So after connecting from the crotch point to the knee point, the next step is to connect from the knee level to the trouser length. And in doing this, the trouser opening measurement is needed. The trouser opening measurement I'm working with is 11 inches. This measurement needed to be divided by 2 as well. So 11 divided by 2 gives me 5.5 inches. So I will be inserting 5.5 inches on the trouser length line. And if you notice, I've not been adding ease to my measurement. This is because the measurements were taken with ease. That is why you need to know how to take this measurement. So if you want me to make a video on that, kindly go to the comment section and write native trouser measurement. So now connection from the knee point to the trouser length require a straight ruler. So I will just connect the 2 points together like so, and as you can see, we are having a beautiful shape for our native trouser pattern already. Okay, you can see when I was connecting, I did not connect to the hemline. You don't need to connect to the hemline so that you will not have a shortage when hemming the opening of your trouser. So guys, the front panel of our native trouser for a male child is ready, so I can proceed in cutting it out. But before cutting, I will have to fold in the extra inches I added at the top, which is for housing the elastic rope. So I will fold it inward. Then the hem allowance I added will be folded inward as well. And I will start cutting from the side. So that is the curve I drafted by the side of my pattern. So now I have my pattern flipped, as you can see, and I will be cutting from the hemline. So guys, here is the final look of the front panel of our native trouser for a male child, which is also known as shokoto. You can see the shape is really looking good. Now I will proceed in drafting the back panel.